I feel like not enough people talk about cluster feeding, so I'll be giving you a little more info on it. What is cluster feeding? It is when your baby is going through a growth spurt and they are basically in need of more milk. On top of wanting more milk, they want more comfort, be in more health, they are a little bit more fussier. The thing with cluster feeding is they might be good for a month and then it hits out of nowhere. From the moment where your baby is born, cluster feeding happens from 2 to 3 days, 7 to 10 days, 2 to 3 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. Then it can happen monthly, 4 months, 6 months, 7 months, 9 months, a year. Every baby's is different, right? So your baby could actually go through growth spurts every single month. Now, how I was able to tell that my baby was cluster feeding is that for like 3 weeks, he would sleep really well at night, 3 hours, 4 hours. And when he's cluster feeding, he'll wake up like 5 times in a night, 6 times in a night. He's constantly hungry. You could feed him for 15 minutes. He'll take a break of 10 minutes and he'll want to be back on the booby for 45 minutes. And you're like, dude, I just fed you. And the crazy part is that when you're cluster feeding, you'll think that you're not making enough milk, when in truth, you are making enough milk. Another thing too is when they're going through that growth spurt, their clothes is starting to get tighter, their diapers. It's so crazy because in 10 days, my baby gained like what, 3 pounds. And I remember going to the pediatrician and they were like, what are you feeding him? I'm like, oh, the breast. And they're like, oh yeah, he must be cluster feeding. I understood right there and then. And I was like, hold on. Why is it in the two books that I read when I was pregnant, I did not see nothing about cluster feeding? If you're going through cluster feed, just be really gentle with yourself because yes, it is exhausting. There'll be times where you're like, why won't he let go of me? But just remember that you're doing the best thing that there is for your baby. And personally, I don't complain, and I'm so thankful that God even entrusted me to even be a source of nutrients for my baby. Because unfortunately, there are many women out there that can't breastfeed or don't have enough milk supply. And I was going to say also another thing is the more he's going to latch, the more milk you're going to produce. Not only did I realize that my baby was cluster feeding through the diapers, through the feeding, but I noticed that he would eat way more as he keeps growing. So there are babies, they'll keep eating the same quantity. Example, if they were born as a newborn and they were eating 4 ounce, they'll keep eating 4 ounce. But as they grow, your breast is going to